Have you ever thought about whether exploring the world after turning 70 is still a fantastic option? Exploring new destinations and immersing oneself in diverse cultures can be thrilling. But there are significant dangers that many older adults may overlook until they find themselves in challenging situations. As we age, our bodies and minds experience transformations that can turn travel into a more tiring, uncertain, and at times, risky endeavor. Many individuals believe they can maintain the same travel rhythm they had in their youth. But the truth is that after reaching 70, journeys come with distinct hurdles that can transform a dream getaway into a stressful, potentially dangerous experience. In this video, we're diving into 5 crucial reasons why embarking on journeys after the age of 70 can pose challenges, ranging from unforeseen health crises to the concealed financial traps that could deplete your resources. Every point will shed light on the obstacles that older adults encounter while traveling. By the end of this video, you'll gain valuable insights into why it's essential to approach travel with extra care at this point in life and discover practical tips to ensure your safety if you decide to embark on a journey. Stick around until the very end, as the final point we'll discuss is something that often slips the minds of many seniors. Yet it's one of the most frequent ways individuals end up losing money, time, and their peace of mind during their travels. All right, let's dive in. First off, there are heightened health risks and potential medical emergencies. One of the major worries when exploring the world after turning 70 is the heightened chance of unexpected health problems. As we get older, our bodies can surprise us, and issues such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and respiratory problems can escalate into emergencies at the most unexpected times. When you're at home, accessing medical care is usually straightforward. However, when you're on the road, particularly in an unfamiliar location or abroad, navigating the healthcare system for the right treatment can become quite challenging. A small health concern that might be easily managed at home can rapidly escalate into a serious, potentially life-threatening scenario when you're away from your usual healthcare provider. For numerous older adults, the possibility of facing a medical emergency isn't merely a concept, it's a tangible concern. Extended air travel can elevate the chances of developing blood clots, commonly referred to as deep vein thrombosis. Elevated heights can challenge the heart and lungs, particularly for individuals with existing health issues. Even something as basic as dehydration or heat exhaustion can take a serious toll in a new environment. Older adults are at a higher risk for infections, so being in a new environment can expose them to unfamiliar bacteria and viruses, potentially resulting in unforeseen health issues. Meet James, a vibrant 74-year-old with a lifelong passion for exploring the world. He organized a 2-week getaway on a cruise with his wife, believing it would be a perfect opportunity to explore new destinations while keeping things low-key and easygoing. However, by the 4th day of the journey, he began to feel intense chest pain. The cruise medical team offered initial treatment, but he required a hospital urgently. Stuck in the vast ocean, he faced a long wait for an emergency evacuation to the closest port, pushing back his treatment by several hours. Luckily, he made it through, but the ordeal really rattled him. A trip that was meant to be the ultimate getaway turned into a frightening experience, one that he later acknowledged could have been prevented if he had thought through the potential dangers more thoroughly. Health coverage is a significant concern. It's a common misconception among seniors that their usual health insurance will be valid no matter where they travel. Unfortunately, many discover too late that they lack coverage for medical care abroad. Without proper travel insurance, unexpected hospital visits, emergency surgeries, and even routine medications can lead to significant out-of-pocket expenses. Many older adults find themselves spending a fortune to access the necessary care while overseas. What steps can we take? If you're over 70 and thinking about traveling, it's important to consult with your doctor beforehand. Make sure to have a comprehensive health checkup, talk about any possible risks, and ensure you bring along all required medications. Make sure to dive deep into the healthcare system of your destination. If you're heading overseas, it's crucial to secure comprehensive travel insurance that includes coverage for emergency evacuations and hospital stays. When it comes to health, Being ready can truly determine whether your journey goes off without a hitch or turns into a chaotic experience. Maintaining good health is crucial for fully enjoying life after reaching the age of 70. While health risks are certainly a significant issue, they aren't the sole factor that makes travel potentially hazardous. Second, heightened vulnerability to germs and pollutants. One of the most underestimated risks of traveling after the age of 70 is the heightened vulnerability to germs, viruses, and food-related illnesses. Busy airports, full flights, crowded public transit, and new dining spots all contribute to a setting where germs and viruses flourish. For younger adventurers, a slight cold or stomach issue could just be a brief hiccup in their journey. However, for older adults, these infections can result in serious complications, hospital stays, or even lasting health issues. A single journey can introduce an older individual to a greater number of illnesses than they would usually face in several months at home. Sometimes, the body's defenses simply lack the strength to fend them off. As we get older, our body's defense system tends to decline, which can make bouncing back from illnesses more challenging. Respiratory illnesses, especially, present a major threat to the elderly population. Research indicates that older adults face a higher risk of complications from influenza, pneumonia, and even everyday colds, particularly when encountering new strains emerging from various regions globally. Airplanes, in many ways, serve as a hotspot for germs. Travelers frequently find themselves crammed in tight spaces, inhaling the same recycled air for extended periods. With travelers from every corner of the globe passing through airports every day, it's quite common to come across viruses that your body hasn't faced before. Next, we have to consider the safety of our food and water. Numerous adventurers are thrilled to explore diverse cuisines while visiting various nations. However, for older adults, new ingredients, spices, and cooking techniques may cause digestive issues. Foodborne illnesses such as norovirus, E. coli, and salmonella can significantly impact older adults, resulting in extended periods of illness, dehydration, and a notably compromised immune system. Although residents might have developed immunity to specific bacteria present in their water, visitors typically lack that same defense. Even the most ordinary actions, like sipping tap water or enjoying a salad rinsed with local water, can result in significant stomach infections. Public restrooms, hotel rooms, and rental cars are additional spots where germs can be found. It's a common misconception that a clean appearance guarantees safety. However, surfaces such as doorknobs, seat belts, and tray tables often don't receive the level of disinfection they truly need. Older adults using mobility aids such as canes or walkers face an increased risk, as they often need to touch public surfaces for support. What steps can older adults take to ensure their safety? When travel can't be avoided, it's crucial to take additional precautions. Using a mask in busy places, regularly washing your hands, and keeping hand sanitizer on hand can significantly lower the chances of catching harmful germs. To stay safe from foodborne illnesses, it's best to drink only bottled or filtered water, steer clear of raw foods in unfamiliar areas, and choose well-cooked meals. For anyone heading abroad, it's crucial to get the suggested vaccines and pack essential meds for stomach troubles or respiratory infections. Maintaining your health on the go is achievable, but it demands awareness, planning, and a robust immune system. Yet, potential health risks aren't the sole issue at hand. There's an additional factor that makes traveling after 70 feel less like a pleasure and more like a challenge. It's an issue that can affect not only your well-being, but also your financial situation and overall tranquility. If you're still tuned in and appreciating these insights, drop a number 2 in the comments to show me you're with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now's the perfect time. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you stay updated with all the latest content. Your support enables us to keep producing engaging material that informs and inspires you. Let's keep the momentum going. Thirdly, the struggles of travel fatigue and the hurdles of recovery. While traveling can appear thrilling for those over 70, the physical demands can often be more challenging than anticipated. Endless hours in the air, early mornings at the airport, ever-changing itineraries, and miles of walking can really take a toll, leaving you feeling drained and in need of serious recovery time. In contrast to earlier times, when a restful night could rejuvenate the body, many older individuals experience prolonged fatigue that can last for days or even weeks following a journey. When the body feels worn out, it impacts everything else. The body's defenses decline, balance deteriorates, and the chances of getting sick or hurt increase dramatically. One of the major challenges older adults encounter when traveling is interrupted sleep. Trying to catch some Z's in a strange bed, battling the sounds of bustling hotels, or grappling with shifting time zones can really throw a wrench in your sleep routine. Lack of sleep goes beyond just feeling fatigued. It impacts cognitive clarity, diminishes immune defenses, and can even elevate the chances of cardiovascular issues. Research indicates that older adults traveling through various time zones frequently experience prolonged adjustment periods, resulting in jet lag that can persist longer than anticipated. This persistent fatigue can transform what should be a delightful journey into a frustrating ordeal, leaving adventurers feeling depleted rather than refreshed. Next, we have to consider the challenge of physical strain. Spending extended time on a plane, bus, or train can result in tight muscles, swollen joints, and a higher chance of blood clots. For older adults dealing with arthritis or circulation problems, long travel durations can lead to discomfort that lingers well beyond the journey. Once you reach your destination, the physical challenges of exploring, managing your bags, and sticking to your itinerary can easily become too much to handle. A thrilling getaway can swiftly transform into a challenge just to stay afloat. Take a look at Richard, a 75-year-old who has always had a passion for exploring new places. Following retirement, he and his wife organized a 2-week getaway abroad, expecting it to be as delightful as their previous adventures. After a grueling 10-hour flight, maneuvering through a bustling airport, and grappling with a 6-hour time difference, Richard was already feeling drained before the adventure had truly started. On the second day, he faced challenges with walking long distances, had difficulties staying focused during tours, and realized he needed to take frequent breaks. As he finally settled in, he realized it was nearly time to return home, and the weeks that followed were spent recuperating from the journey rather than relishing in the memories made. One more hurdle that older adults encounter is keeping up with their regular eating habits and staying hydrated. Numerous places offer unique dishes that might lead to stomach troubles, and it's easy to forget the importance of staying hydrated while traveling. Lack of hydration can cause tiredness, lightheadedness, and disorientation, turning even the easiest tasks into a challenge. When you factor in inadequate rest and physical exertion, it's clear why a lot of older adults come back from a trip feeling more drained than rejuvenated. So what's the answer? When embarking on a journey, it's essential for older adults to incorporate ample rest days, maintain hydration, and steer clear of cramming their itinerary with consecutive activities. Opting for shorter flights with layovers, bringing along healthy snacks, and scheduling in some nap time can really help in minimizing fatigue. However, it's essential to acknowledge your own boundaries and modify your travel itinerary as needed, since a getaway should be fun, not an experience that leaves you exhausted for weeks afterward. The physical strain of traveling poses significant risks for older adults, but there are other concealed threats to consider as well. Fourth on the list, an increased chance of falls and injuries. One of the major concerns when traveling after the age of 70 is the heightened risk of falls and injuries. As we get older, our balance, reflexes, and bone density tend to decrease, which can increase our risk of accidents. Although a small trip in your own space might not feel significant, a tumble during your travels, particularly in an unknown location, can result in fractures, lengthy hospital visits, or even lasting mobility challenges. The truth is that one slip can completely alter a senior's journey, transforming what should have been a peaceful getaway into a challenging and expensive experience. Many older adults may not fully grasp how travel settings can vary significantly from their familiar surroundings. Accommodations, vessels, and landmarks frequently feature irregular flooring, dimly lit stairways, or slick surfaces that increase the risk of slips and falls. Certain places lack proper accessibility features, which can turn basic tasks like getting on a bus or navigating cobblestone streets into unforeseen challenges. In numerous locations, the speed and sophistication of emergency medical services may not match what you're used to, which means that even a small injury could take longer to address, raising the chances of complications. Consider the story of Linda, a 78-year-old woman who has long held a dream of exploring Europe. She maintained impressive fitness for her age and strolled through her neighborhood effortlessly. However, upon her arrival in Italy, and while trying to maneuver through the steep, uneven streets, she soon understood that it was more challenging than she had anticipated. One evening, while navigating a shadowy alley, she misstepped off a curb and took a hard tumble, resulting in a broken hip. She was quickly taken to a nearby hospital, where the medical team informed her that surgery was necessary. She had to shorten her trip and then faced months of recovery once she got back home. What was meant to be an unforgettable adventure transformed into a journey she regretted embarking on. Another significant element is exhaustion. Traveling frequently means dealing with extended days, unpredictable meal times, and altered sleep routines, which can all impact your balance and coordination. When you're feeling worn out, your reflexes can lag, increasing the chances of a misstep or trip. For older adults dealing with arthritis or joint pain, lengthy strolls through airports, train stations, or tourist attractions can lead to swelling and discomfort, heightening the chances of an unexpected loss of balance. What steps can older adults take to lower their risk? When it comes to travel, it's essential to pick places that are easy to get to, steer clear of risky spots with tricky landscapes, and make sure to wear the right shoes for the journey. Using walking sticks, wearing supportive shoes, and ensuring you get enough rest can really enhance your experience. Ultimately, understanding your own limits is crucial, as no adventure is worth compromising your future mobility and freedom. If you're still tuned in and appreciating these insights, drop a number 4 in the comments to show me you're with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now's the perfect time. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you stay updated with all the latest content. Your support enables us to keep producing engaging content that informs and inspires you. Let's keep pushing ahead. Coming in at number 5, we have travel insurance and the associated financial risks. One of the most surprising risks of traveling after 70 goes beyond just health concerns. It focuses on the financial risks involved. Numerous older adults believe that when faced with an issue during their travels, they can just depend on their insurance or their own savings. However, the truth is that unexpected medical issues while traveling, canceled trips, and even financial fraud can quickly deplete someone's finances without them even noticing. For numerous older adults, one unforeseen incident can transform a carefully organized journey into a financial disaster, burdening them with excessive costs and anxiety. One of the most significant financial dangers is healthcare overseas. A lot of older adults may not be aware that their standard health insurance typically doesn't include coverage for treatments received abroad. This implies that if you become unwell or sustain an injury during your travels, you might end up facing thousands of dollars in medical expenses. In places where medical care is generally less expensive, the costs for emergency medical evacuations, like being airlifted to a suitable hospital, can still reach into the tens of thousands of dollars. Without proper travel insurance, older adults might end up facing a hefty bill themselves or miss out on essential care when they need it most. Next, we need to address the problem of trip cancellations. Numerous older adults plan their travels well ahead of time, believing they will be in great shape when the journey arrives. However, life can be quite unpredictable. Health issues can come up unexpectedly, leading to the need to delay or completely cancel a trip. Sadly, numerous airlines, hotels, and cruise lines enforce rigid policies that prohibit refunds for last-minute cancellations, which can result in significant financial losses for seniors if they need to alter their arrangements. Without the right travel insurance, getting that money back can be extremely challenging. In addition to medical expenses and cancellations, there's a significant financial threat that often goes unnoticed: scams and fraud. Older adults frequently fall victim to fraudsters who exploit tourists, employing strategies such as phony taxi services, inflating prices for basic items, or even complex plots aimed at stealing credit card details. Scammers often target older individuals who appear to be out of their element, recognizing that they may not catch a scam as it unfolds. In certain situations, wrongdoers exploit older adults by presenting fake vacation packages that ultimately become nothing more than costly scams. Take a look at George, a 76-year-old who has always been prudent with his finances. He planned an incredible getaway to a tropical paradise, diligently saving for every aspect of the adventure. However, upon his arrival, he discovered that the hotel he had reserved was nowhere to be found. He got caught up in an online scam, and by the time he realized what was happening, his money had vanished. Left without a place to stay, he had to hustle to secure another hotel, shelling out twice his planned budget just to ensure he had somewhere to rest his head. What was meant to be a chill getaway turned into a chaotic financial disaster that haunted him afterwards. What steps can older adults take to ensure their safety? First, make sure to verify whether your health insurance provides coverage for international travel. And if it doesn't, make sure to secure a reliable travel insurance plan that covers medical emergencies and trip cancellations. When planning your next adventure, make sure to choose only trusted companies and steer clear of offers that appear overly enticing. And third, make sure to keep a close eye on your finances while exploring new places. Steer clear of holding onto significant sums of cash. Stay alert about who can access your credit card info, and always be cautious when sharing personal financial details with unfamiliar individuals. Traveling can be thrilling, but these financial risks highlight the need for added caution after the age of 70. The unforeseen expenses, the risk of financial loss from scams, and the unpredictability of health crises turn travel into a risky venture that not all seniors are ready to embrace. So, does this imply that traveling is off the table for you forever? Not really. Wrapping it up, we've just delved into 5 significant reasons that highlight the serious risks associated with traveling after the age of 70. Challenges that numerous older adults often overlook until they encounter them directly. From surprising health crises to accidents, fatigue, illnesses, and money troubles. Every one of these obstacles can transform a vacation that should be enjoyable into a stressful, potentially perilous situation. Although exploring new places can appear to be an exhilarating way to enjoy retirement, the truth is that as we age, it demands significantly more preparation, carefulness, and mindfulness than it did in our younger days. So, does that imply that older adults should avoid traveling altogether? Not really. For individuals over 70, it signifies a necessary shift in their travel approach. Rather than enduring lengthy flights, hectic tours, and uncertain locations, opting for nearby, safer alternatives might be a more sensible choice that eases the physical toll on your body. Diving into nearby attractions, opting for quick getaways, or choosing places that offer convenient access to healthcare can significantly enhance both safety and enjoyment. Travel should enrich our experiences, not introduce new challenges that stick around long after the journey has ended. Before embarking on travel after the age of 70, it's important to pause and carefully consider the possible challenges that may arise. Are you feeling well enough to take the trip? Are you equipped with the proper travel insurance to safeguard yourself for financial risks? Have you picked a spot that is secure and easy to reach for what you need? While these questions might not appear thrilling at first glance, providing honest answers can help you avoid unnecessary stress and challenges in the future. Ultimately, living a long life isn't solely about the number of years we accumulate. It's all about ensuring those years are filled with quality, independence, and a sense of tranquility. If steering clear of unnecessary travel leads to better health and safety, then it's definitely time to rethink the risks before making that next booking. We appreciate you being here with us today. We're eager to get your feedback. Drop a comment down below and tell us one thing you discovered today and how you intend to apply it in your life. We value your opinions, so feel free to express them. Your feedback truly inspires and uplifts us. If you found this video enjoyable and useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support enables us to keep producing engaging material that informs and inspires you. We appreciate your viewership and can't wait to have you join us for the next installment.